Today, I will be presenting a review of John-Paul Ladak's influential article Conflict Transformation, published by the Conflict Information Consortium at the University of Colorado Boulder. This article is considered foundational in the field of peace and conflict studies. My review majorly focuses on Ladak's key arguments, his contribution to peace building theory, and the strengths and weaknesses of his framework. Now, moving to the next section, that is about the author. So, before examining the article, it is important to understand the author. John Paul Ladak is one of the most respected scholar practitioners in peace building. His work across Latin America, Africa, and Asia, and his association with the Kroc Institute gave him both academic authority and practical insight. His approach often blends ethical, cultural, and relational dimensions of conflict, qualities that strongly shape the review of this article. So now when we have known about Ladak's ideas and the central concept that revolves around him, we will be moving to the next section, that is the summary of the article. In conflict transformation, Ladakh challenges traditional models like conflict resolution and conflict management. He argues that these approaches aim to end or conflict or control conflict but fail to address the deeper relational and structural roots of violence. Instead, he proposes the concept of conflict transformation, viewing conflict not as a problem to be suppressed but as a dynamic human process capable of generating constructive change. He emphasizes that conflict is embedded in history, social narratives, and unequal structures. The strengths of the article. The article's primary strength lies in its conceptual clarity. Ladakh articulates the difference between resolving conflict and transforming it, offering a fresh, holistic framework. He brings an interdisciplinary lens combining sociology, ethics, and cultural sensitivity. Another strength is his emphasis on local participation. He argues that sustainable peace can emerge only when local communities play a central role. Now, the weaknesses. The article is largely theoretical and does not provide detailed case studies or concrete operational tools for practitioners. Critics have noted that the framework can feel overtly idealistic, especially in conflicts marked by significant power imbalances, or political repression. Despite these limitations, the article remains highly relevant today. Many contemporary conflicts, whether identity based, communal, or structural, require long term relational and systematic transformation rather than short term negotiations. For students like us, the article expands how we think about peace, pushing us to see conflict as a socially embedded phenomena instead of a simple event. From a practical standpoint, Ladakh's ideas inform peace education, community reconciliation programs, and grassroots mediation efforts across the world. Personally, the article highlights the need to center human relationships and structural justice in peace processes. To conclude, Ladakh's conflict transformation remains a seminal contribution to peace and conflict theory. While it is abstract at times, its long term, relational, and human centered approach continues to shape both scholarship and practice. This article reminds us that genuine peace is not only the absence of conflict, but the transformation of the underlying conditions that actually generate those conflicts and further generate violence, firing and igniting up that conflict. So, here we conclude. Thank you.